Ciao a tutti, bentornati a Taverna del Ragno, anche oggi un video di Metal Gear e proseguiamo.
Dayhar to the north. Check its location now. Take out your iDroid. You see Wandy on the map? That's where they're keeping Miller. Only problem is, we don't know his exact location. Finding it is your first priority.
Marker removed.
Got your binoculars? Or should I say, your int scope? See the village? Straight ahead? A little to the left. A little to the left. Take a look through your binoculars. All right, that's the village. If you see something through the binoculars and you need more information, just give me a call. I'll tell you anything I can about it. That's Violo Village, the Violo Calais. The villagers fled the war and evacuated a while back. Since then, it's become a base for the Soviets' 40th Army. A few days ago, Miller was taken through there, en route towards Dehar. You may be able to pick up the trail there. It's worth a shot. Put a marker on it so you don't lose track of where it is.
Marker placed.
Now you won't have to worry about getting lost along the way. You can't have much left in him. I give him 3 days, tops. If we fail, and he dies, we lose our chance of revenge. But we need more intel. If you just go charging into Dehar, you'll be putting both your lives at risk. See what you can find out first. The Soviets have other outposts, not just the one you saw. Afghanistan is a big place. I expect you'll become quite familiar with those binoculars as you plan your next move. How and where you make it, well, that's up to you. From here on out, you're on your own. You're a legend in the eyes of those who live on the battlefield. That's why you have to handle this mission yourself. Put those 9 years behind you, and return as Big Boss. That's how Koss would want it. I'll be sending additional intel by radio. Stay sharp. Not one of Miller's bodyguards survived. And they were good. All we found on the scene were their corpses and these. You'll be missing them. And you're his only hope of getting them back. Now go! Let the legend come back to life.
Benissimo. Partiamo! Wow. Sì, ma mi fa vedere i comandi. Sì, io tolgo questo. Se lo tolgo però penso che...
Whoa! Whoa!
Non è che non ho il joypad.
Marker placed. Marker removed.
Ah, ok, posso usare anche la...
Marker removed. Marker placed. Marker removed.
Va bene, va bene.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's marking. Focus on a thread and it'll be marked automatically. You can mark enemies and vehicles by zooming in with your binoculars or camera. Once they're marked, you'll also see their positions on the map. Security at that guard post is relatively light. Looks like the perfect place for a warm-up. Try to remember the ways you used to deal with enemies. Anytime you need advice, just give me a call.
Tira nemico. Se voglio cambiare tipo armamento. Sto cliccando tutti i tasti, ragazzi, voglio capire. Ah, eccolo, con 1 e 2. Ne è premuto C. Obiettivo. Ok. Doppio clic. Quindi basta un clic. Ah, ok, perfetto. Ragazzi, sto provando un po' le cose.
Sight, sound, keep all your enemy senses in mind. When you're near an enemy, stay low and move slowly. That's a type of medicinal plant. Bring it back to base. It's sure to be useful sometime.
Allora, attacca. Ok. Via, cioè. Io non vedo nessun altro per ora. Direi. Dovrebbe fare un effetto più ritardato.
Don't leave bodies out in the open. Find some place to drop them out of sight.
LOL.
That's a rough diamond. Good find. It'll fetch a high price.
Guard post captured.
Qua dormi. Interessante.
Those materials are already processed. They should come in handy sooner or later. Why not start gathering them?
Minuti. Dove vai? Non c'ho ancora i palloncini da rifare.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
You're almost at the enemy outpost, Violo Village. The village is crawling with enemy soldiers. Don't just go waltzing in. Start with some recon. Is there anywhere that overlooks the village?
Certo. Guarda in là. Ragazzi.
A parabolic antenna. There could be intel files of some kind in there.
Taglio. Da questa zona non vorrei dire nessuno.
There should be a command post somewhere. See any buildings with tighter security? If there are clues to Miller's whereabouts, I'll bet you can find them in there.
Quanti minuti siamo?
The wormwood, also known as absinthium. That's used to make your phantom cigars.
Allora, no, come faccio a fare rumore io?
Some all set.
Sun's down already. It goes without saying that darkness is good for infiltration. But your vision will be affected just the same. Keep your guard up, or who knows when you'll bump into an enemy.
Aspetta che c'è uno che si sta avvicinando.
Ты слышал, о чем говорила женщина рядом электростанции?
Нет, что за женщина?
Мы не знаем, что с ней, но говорят, что она голая.
Голая? Да нафиг.
Серьезно? Значит, что она не местная.
Слушай,
Ma
если видишь
proprio
ее,
lì si
скажи
devono
мне.
mettere a parlare?
Проблема. Она исчезает так же
C'è
быстро, как и появляется.
qualcosa.
Что значит исчезает?
Никто не смог подойти к ней достаточно близко, чтобы поговорить.
Похоже на привидение.
Слушай, провидение или нет, я бы не отказался.
Точно. Ладно, мужик, увидимся.
Se ne va? Se ne va. Io vorrei interrogare questo. Ok,
Where are your friends?
Я не понимаю! Не понимаю!
Boss, you don't understand what he said? I guess that makes sense. It looks like that horn stuck in your head has impacted the language center of your brain. If only we had a recruit with the Russian interpreter skill, we could get by with simultaneous interpretation.
guarda cosa ho trovato. Esplorare in questo gioco non conviene di più. Vediamo una cosa. Dai, vieni. Allora, se non è difficile giusto, non so. C'è qui sopra.
Thanks.
Molto bene.
So you picked up an intel file.
Extraction.
Now we know where Miller is.
Base.
I'm marking it on your iDroid.
Your destination. The map has been updated.
Bene ragazzi, ci vediamo alla prossima puntata. Andiamo a prendere Miller. Ciao a tutti.